know that expression, you learn something new every day? Well, here on Paige's Lessons, I'm going to share with you a variety of insights and self-reflections that will inspire and motivate you to rethink how you process and experience life. I'll be giving my best advice on topics such as relationships, career, and overall life transitions. I can't wait to share these golden nuggets with you. Let's get started. We'll be right back after the break. And now back to the show. On today's episode, I wanted to focus on spirituality and the fact that everyone has some type of little magic going on, whether that's they identify as a specific religion or belong to a church, or they have a spiritual community. They practice manifestation, channeling in their anything. Like, I don't care. I don't have opinions about what exactly it is that people practice or preach or meditate or worship. It's not about that. It's more about, in this episode, talking about something greater than yourself. And one of the lessons today, I was talking to my aunt and my mom's mom, and she's like my second mother. She's always been that person who just totally 100% accepts me for who I am. And it's not like other people don't, but it's just a very undeniable, like, I can tell all my secrets. There's just no judgment. It's just this relationship that is just really authentic, and I'm just so grateful for her in my life. And I identify her, like, if I were to label my aunt, she is very, on the outside, she's very religious. She reads from her Bible. She has a beautiful little angel pin that she pins on her blouses, and she's like almost always in a very positive mood. She isn't the person that preaches and talks bad about other people who don't have faith. Like, she doesn't shove any belief or anything down anyone's throat, which I think is a huge misconception in my experience, just being Catholic, that people just assume that anyone that isn't Catholic, I have an opinion and I think they're terrible people, like, whatever. I've grown up with a lot of negative stereotypes, but anyway, she's also Roman Catholic as well, and I think we both have this same attitude of, like, it doesn't matter what anyone is thinking or doing or worshiping or whatever, like, that is their own truth, and that is their own spiritual relationship with whoever it is, whoever their higher power is. And for me, why I even bring this up, for me, like, I believe, like, my personal relationship with God, the universe, like, I know that there's messages every day. And so I had a conversation with her. That's just a little background, but I had a conversation with her today, and she most recently got her first vaccine, and she was very nervous coming up to it. She already has respiratory health issues. But she's just like, you know what, screw it. I'm going to bite the bullet. I'm going to just do it, and God will be on my side. And I was like, way to go. Like, I'm proud of you. Awesome. So she told me that while you wait, like, usually you get the first shot and then you wait for 15 minutes just to make sure that there aren't any side effects or anything. The place that she went, right next door was a coffee shop. And so while she was waiting, she was eating, drinking her tea and eating a muffin. And someone randomly, didn't know, sat next to her at another table. And they just politely smiled at each other and then just started talking. And she was telling me this story that 15 minutes went by, 30 minutes, an hour went by, and she was just talking to this stranger, and it was just they were just so engaged. And that the woman she talked to, her name was Angelica, and her husband's name was the name of my aunt's recently deceased husband. And there was just a lot of other commonalities that was really strange. And my aunt was just like, I was just so calm, because I was having anxiety about the vaccine, and just talking to her, it felt like God sent her. It felt like it was an angel sign. And I was like, well, Aunt Sherry, her name was Angelica. Come on. I just thought it was beautiful, and I wanted to cry that, whoever your higher power is, there are messages out there, and sometimes we just don't see them. I have a lot of friends that love, magic numbers, right? 333, 111, 444, and just whenever I'm just oh, what time is it? And of course, it's on the dot 444 or something like that. And it's just kind of fun receiving these little tiny messages and putting your own meaning to it also. And some people gravitate to it. Some people are like, whatever, I don't care. That's fine. I just think there's something beautiful about when you feel connected to your spirit, to angel messages, to the person that, to the universe. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't matter. And I know this is random because this is very vague. I'm not talking directly about a specific religion or anything, but I just think the message and lesson of the day is to be open to the signs that are going around, and making sure that you're paying attention to it, and you're honoring it, and you're being really grateful of, thanks so much for this sign, and now I know what to do. Now I feel more confident, or now I feel more trusting in the universe or in the divine, and just allowing things to just happen. So whatever you're doing today, maybe you're listening to this and it's 2:00 in the afternoon. Can you take just 5 minutes and breathe and have a conversation with your higher power, right? Whether it's, hey, universe, how you doing? This is what's going on for me. This is what I would love to happen. Thank you so much. It's on the way, right? Can you just stop in your tracks for a minute, share some gratitude, and also share what are you wanting to happen? What would make you really happy right now? And and asking, the universe, God, whatever, to help you get that, because they're on your side, right? We don't have to do this alone. So take some time just now to check in, whatever that is for you, your spirituality, your religion, whatever it is, and see if you can communicate to that, and see if you can just get a little bit closer to your guide.
Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this episode and you'd like to help support the podcast, please share it with others. Post about it on social media, or head over to your favorite podcast platform to subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Subscribing and posting a review helps to improve engagement and is essential for the podcast to be discovered by new listeners. Thanks again for listening, and remember, every day provides a lesson. Take care.